You took the wrong thing. Right, you was gonna read my notes. To order, so. Alderwoman Johnson.
Here.
Alderman Green. Alderman Robinson. Here. Alderwoman Milton.
Here.
Alderwoman Wilkins.
Here.
Alderwoman Ordis.
Here.
Alderwoman Carter.
Here.
Alderman Hope. You have a quorum. Can you please stand for the pledge?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, let's have a motion to adopt the agenda.
So.
Motion made by Alderwoman Ordis, is there a second? Second, Alderman Johnson, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Looking for approval of minutes for August 11th, 2025, regular session. Is there a motion? Motion made by Alderman Robinson, is there a second? Second, Alderman Milton, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Looking for approval of warrants for August and September for the amount of $455.80. Is there a motion? Motion made by Alderman Robinson, is there a second? Second, Alderman Milton, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. We'll hop into the mayor report. Just a few places I attended this past month. On August 16th, I had the pleasure of attending the Yellowwood Back to School event at the Rec Center, very successful event, great turnout, and a lot of good things and activities that were given away. On August 19th, I attended a town hall with our Congressman Wesley Bell. You may have seen it on the news during that time, but it had potential to be a great town hall. But did go there to support our Congressman on August 19th downtown on Cole Street for his town hall. August 26th, I attended the Riverview Garden School Board meeting. August 28th, I attended the services of our longtime former resident, Miss Rebecca Torrey, of the Torrey family, who passed away. Her service was on August 28th. Also on August 28th, we attended the ribbon cutting for a new Family Haven Event Center, which is located in the old Beauty College building. That was on August 28th. On August 29th, I was the recipient for a Lifespiration Award that took place at the Cheshire Inn. On August 29th, I also attended the birthday of our city administrator's mom, Ms. Shalonda Alston, who turned 70, and attended that event on August 29th. And that is it. As far as events, also would like to congratulate one of our residents of the first ward, Mr. Nate Riggins, who has been selected as the new boss and chief of the St. Louis jails. He was appointed by the mayor, Kara Spencer, a few weeks ago. I think he begins sometime this month in his new journey. Also, we applied for our normal park grant that we apply for every year, that you guys all support. And I think we're notified with that in October sometime, right? October 17th, so is when we'll be get word if we will receive that award. Also, this week we will be receiving our new bus, which we received the grant, we remember, man, 7, 8 years ago, that we applied for a grant with East West Gateway Council of Governments, where we received the bus similar to the senior bus that we have now. That's finally going to be delivered this week. It was COVID slowed it up and some other things. And so we're finally going to be receiving that sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. A couple events that are coming up. September 20th, we have the Trash Bash, a day where we're giving away, if you want to throw away any of your stuff you want to throw away, any of your items in your 3 parks, as well as the Delwood Rec Center, that's Delwood Park, Bond, Oak, and Nikolai, and also the Rec Center. They all will have roll-off dumpsters on September 20th. Also, September 20th, we're doing this family skating party. That's Saturday night on the 20th. I think it's 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Also, on October the 7th, we're going to do a national night out, which we did last year as well. And so I'm working with the police department and the fire department, as well as to have that great event for October 7th. And we're going to do something different this year. We're going to do a adult fishing derby on September 21st at our pond in Nikolai Park. September 21st, the adult fishing derby at 1 p.m. And as you can see on West Florissant, you'll see some new fencing around the 2 lots where the Urban League Plaza is scheduled to go up. I've talked to him tonight. That construction will start on this month on the 28th. And September 28th, and the project will take roughly about a year to complete. So with that, that is my report. Are there any board announcements?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Alderwoman Carter.
On Saturday, September 20th, Ward 4 will have its 3rd annual community in the park event. It is from 11 to 2 out in the live park. So looking forward to another successful event.
All right. Any other board announcements? If not, we'll go to item A. New business administrator.
I'd like to first thank you, Mayor, for attending my mom's birthday celebration. She did turn 70. It's a blessing to have your mother around. Also, the mayor kind of glossed over, but he did receive a award. He doesn't like to talk about himself a lot, but mayor does a whole lot in the community outside of just Delwood. And you can see the respect and the admiration that he had at that event. I was glad I was able to go and support him as well, along with some of the staff. And it was just a great event. And just kudos to the mayor. You love to have a good leader to follow, and we definitely have a good leader here in Delwood. So, Mayor, congratulations publicly on that award. Moving on, activity for August. We had 20 inspections, 10 passed, 10 failed. We had 2 commercial inspections. One you just heard about with the event space. It's a beautiful space, and there I actually went on that inspection with our inspectors for that final commercial inspection. We have a couple of listings, and we also have some sales, a huge sale on Kroger. 1202 Kroger Drive sold for $220,000, and 1614 Keelan sold for $76,400. And we have 4 listings for sale currently. 10633 Trash, 1385 Height, 220 North Delwood, and 10712 Alliance. So, property value is amazing here in Delwood. Quick staffing update. We're pleased to welcome Ms. Glenna Smith. She's our new court clerk. Glenna is a Delwood resident, and she officially began her duties on September 2nd. She replaces our previous clerk who relocated to Atlanta. And she hit the ground running. She's doing very well, and she can actually cook too. We like to eat up here. See, but she can cook too. I'm currently working on our city liability insurance renewal application with our broker Daniel Henry. So I should be wrapping it up soon and formally bringing a recommendation to you all for renewal at the next board meeting. Our tax rate hearing is scheduled for September 25th. Put that on your calendar. It'll be via Zoom. We have not confirmed the time because I wanted to make sure the time worked out for the majority of the board. And so I'll be sending out a request so we can knock that down by the end of the week. As you all know, the way the tax rate goes, the data that we need to add in the tax rate in order for you all to pass the tax rate gets released after the September board meeting every year. But we have a tight deadline because it has to be passed before October 1st. And so that's why that request is there. Lastly, Kevin, he won't be here tonight, but he will be here for our next meeting. He had a rehab. So, but he wanted me to let you all know the revenue for the rec center for the year currently is at $71,355. And that is my report.
Thank you. It's time to go to item B, Police Activity Report, Lieutenant Thompson.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
For the month of August, we had 38 alarm calls, 7 accident injuries, 14 auto accidents, 25 check the welfares, 19 disturbance calls, 23 larceny reports, 1 missing juvenile, 1 open door, 4 ordinance violations, 6 property damage reports, 72 sick cases, 13 suspicious persons, 3 calls for shots heard, 18 suspicious vehicles, 310 traffic violations written, 9 parking violations, and 5 911 hang-up calls. We had a total of 536 calls for service for the month of August. And no neighborhood watch this month, but we'll be at the National Night Out, maybe. On the 7th of August. Anybody have any questions?
7th of August.
I'm sorry, October. Yeah, I'll be there in August.
Well, there is one in August. There's 2 days from next night out. First Tuesday in August, and first Tuesday.
I'll be
in
at
October.
that one.
Right. Any questions for Lieutenant? Thank you, sir. Okay, no written report. So we have 2 items for special events permit we're doing together. Both are the R&R Marketplace. That's a gala fundraising event on September 25th. And there is a church service on September 28th. Looking for a motion to approve both. Motion made by Alderman Carter, second. Second by Alderman Melton. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Yes.
Alderman Williams, Alderman Robinson, Alderwoman Melton, Alderwoman Wilkins,
Yes.
Alderwoman Artis,
Yes.
Alderwoman Carter, Alderman Hope. Motion passes.
Concludes the business portion of our meeting. If you have any public comments, please come to the podium, state your name, address, and public comment.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Andre Turner. I'm at 10124 Jet Drive. I just relocated here from Denver, Colorado. Born and raised in St. Louis, so, you know, I'm a homie. I just wanted to, since I've been here, okay, I've been driving around the city, so I've been on the south side, come back on the north side. One thing I really noticed is we have some accountability as far as how we take care of our neighborhood, you know. On the main corridor, Chambers and West Florissant, those 2 main streets. Driving down today on Chambers, I'm seeing toilets on the side of the road. It's just, if we do some elbow equity, get out there and do the work, you know, our community, especially when you're coming through Dalewood. So the Dalewood sign on Chambers, you know, or our sign that kind of across from that convenience store. okay, overgrown stuff and all that stuff. That's just us not working, to me, So I'm willing to volunteer, come out and, let's do a trash pickup because, we have the people on the bus stops and all that. And I don't know if we assign, I'm pretty sure we assign trash cans and stuff to those bus stops and stuff. But do we have like a maintenance crew that, is there a scheduled run that they, I'm sorry, is there a scheduled run that they do or whatnot for litter and whatnot like that?
Yeah, so just one couple things, the toilet, where was that toilet at?
It was like,
Cause a lot of chambers is unincorporated.
Yeah.
That is, better if it is, but
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe that was in the city of Delwood, because our guys are pretty good
Yeah.
at, spotting stuff like that. So
Right.
I'm thinking that probably was unincorporated. I take that way every day
Yeah.
from working home, and I didn't see that.
So you go the back way to Imperial?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like over on Green Valley,
Mhm.
you know how you got that street, you make that right there. Off Imperial, you go to Green Valley.
Yeah, that's unincorporated right there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so that's not
Yeah,
us?
right, exactly. So we got no,
Because
unfortunately,
they got all that trash right there.
exactly. And what has happened, we've directed our public works, even though it's not in Delwood,
Right.
to address that several times.
Okay,
Because it's coming into Delwood.
right.
Matter of fact, I just filed a complaint on these two homes that are on Imperial with the lawnmowers. And so, and the county's finally addressing that, and which we're glad about that, because that's been going on for a while. So a lot of what you're talking about is probably unincorporated, St. Louis County.
Mm-hmm.
It butts up against us,
Okay,
so we have to see it. But know that when we do have available resources, we do try to attack that. West Florence, I think our guys do a pretty good job of picking up West Florence. As a matter of fact, I was in Aldi's last week, and a lady actually complimented us comparing to what, and I want to put him back on blast, but the piece on Ferguson, which is by Alden Johnson's house,
Mhm.
going down to Mansfield. No, I mean, it is.
No, right.
That piece, they were complaining about, Ferguson resident complained about that. And I had to tell them that's not Delwood,
Okay,
but, it's still an eyesore, no
Yeah.
matter where it's at.
exactly.
And so I told her I would let Ferguson know, but she complimented how good Delwood looked. As far as once you got past the sign, how West Florence was trash was picked up, is the point I was trying to make. So we, the borders are kind of tricky, but we try to do the best we can with the guys we got. It's definitely, Terry can tell you, I'm always constantly mentioning to pick up trash
Yeah.
on West Florence and Chambers constantly.
Yeah.
And our guys do a pretty good job of doing
Yeah, because I'm north side too. I work on Goodfellow, West Florence.
it. I'm down the street on Park Lane. West
Right,
Florence.
right. I probably know you.
Okay.
With Northwest and all that.
I would have, I went to D-State though.
But, like when you dressed up and you feel good and stuff, and we want to dress Delwood up. We want, when they come to Delwood, okay, yeah, it's something special about us,
Absolutely.
We ain't gonna go through the run of the mill type situation. Let's be better. And if it mean we volunteer once a month and we do a walkthrough through our community and pick up and whatnot, if I gotta do it by myself, I will. Because it's us, And when I go on the south side, I come back on the north side, but you know how mad I am? Because I see the difference. I see how, streets over there is paved and whatnot, and no trash and this and that. And we can't blame that all on other people. We gotta take our own community. So, Andre Turner, I'm willing to help. I'll give you my information. When you're ready to do something cool, if not, you might see me out there with a safety vest and probably have a Rams hat on. But I'm here to serve. I'm retired and stuff. That ain't working too well. I think I might have to go back to work though. Might have to go back to work.
I put you to work. Sound like West Florence.
Yeah, but I want to meet my administrators and people that's running the city and
And what part of Rivers? No, Jets, you're all persons right here. Senator Melton, and all the
Yeah,
props to those
yeah.
two.
And then Pam stayed right down the street from her.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we had some potholes
yeah.
over there, and that's how I learned about you guys, because I was talking to her, I was like, what can we do about this?
Right.
She said, go talk to Miss,
Okay.
go talk to Mayor. I
Okay.
said, okay, I am, I'll be there, so, yeah, but, what else we got? Just taking pride in accountability for our own neighborhood,
Gotcha.
so, and it's a pleasure meeting all you guys and everything, so, I know y'all wanna get going and watch some football. Make this love.
Thank you for coming, appreciate it. Thank you, come again.
Mr. Chairman,
Alderwoman Johnson.
may I just add, so the gentleman knows that our team actually was out today. I saw them, they did the main thoroughfares, they did West Florissant, and Chambers at the intersections. It was about 5 guys out today, doing that. And as fast as they did it, by the time, all I did was went to Aldi's. By the time I come back, trash was, I hit it after they did again. And tonight, it's a mess already, because that just happens here. It's a main thoroughfare, and unfortunately, when people come through, that's where they decide to drop their trash, when they come to a stop. And that toilet, I know what you're talking about. I believe that street is Snowcrest. And that's unincorporated. Oh, I know, I'm through there all the time. So that's unincorporated St. Louis County, but it is an eyesore. And we're aware of it, and all the things that you said, just in fairness, I'd like to say that we were just talking about some of those things most recently. As a matter of fact, I know Alderwoman Carter wants to do some things for the holiday to identify Dalewood, and I kind of brought that back up to the mayor's attention most recently, that it's time to get that stuff if we're gonna do something for the holiday. But also, those signs that you're talking about, I know the mayor strategically placed those signs in the area to where he wanted people to know that when you enter Dalewood, it is a difference. And you can see a difference now, especially when you're traveling north over West Florissant. When you come through one municipality, soon as you see that sign, you know you're in Dalewood now. Okay, and that's what we're thriving for, to do the things that you're talking about. Thank you.
Next.
Trina Clark, 71 South Floridale. 2 things. One, for my neighbor who just moved in. She brings her child up to the bus stop, and that bar over there, those people sit and they throw trash out. So I came up here today with a big white trash bag and filled it completely up by the time I got here and walked to the back and put it in here. So, because I used to walk with my neighbor, but she's in a senior citizens home now, and I'd pick the trash up when I'd walk with her. But since I don't do that anymore, it gets overwhelming. When are we gonna get our Dalewood Park sign back? I missed it.
We're working on that. Yeah.
When going to Aldi's, I always look over there and,
Yeah, well, it was an accident. It was some insurance that was involved, so it's coming.
Yeah.
We've got a price and bids and stuff on it now, so it's coming back soon. Yep.
oh, and also my street is, going down the hill, it's sunk and you guys filled it in. But right across in front of Nate's vacant lot, I can hear the cars when they hit, because I don't know why it's sinking all of a sudden, but it's really deep and it's getting worse, so. And I'd love to have a speed bump, because these people lie down the street. But I know you don't want to put one there, a hump, until the street is repaved, because then you're wasting your time. Just thought I'd bring it up.
All right, thank you.
Quick question.
The time is up. You only have one time. So you got to come on the rules. Back and forth. So save it for the next meeting.
Laverne Mahoney, 50 South Floridale. I would like to extend to the gentleman our website, because I know for the most part, when I have concerns about what's going on with PWC, when I send it to the city administrator, Mr. Wilson, the code enforcement also gets it, and we really get a quick turnaround. But like you, I drive down West Florissant, and right in front of me, people just throw around trash. They don't even live in Deerwood. But I'm retired too, and I will work with you. If you want to get something together, I don't have a problem with it. But I will say our board do a really good job at identifying issues that we have here in Deerwood. I don't remember how long you've been back, but we do a lot in Deerwood.
Every 7 months, so.
Well, look out, you know, the mayor sends out, every now and then, but we always have something going on at the rec center, and the board is really involved. So send something to the, code enforcer and the city administrator if you think that it's Deerwood, that way you know for sure.
What about that convenience store?
Okay. That's what we have, I just want, but that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Okay. Any other comments?
How you doing?
All right.
My name is Eddie Peebles. I stay in 1907 Paducah Drive. I got two things. I had got a letter in the mail about code enforcement, about not parking on gravel, you know, and said they was gonna fine me, you know, and I was like, I mean, I understand that y'all would, you know, y'all do what y'all do, but, you know, I was like, you know, I've been living over here since 2006, you know, and I have been working on, I got a 1-car driveway, and I did have money at the time, the time to put a new driveway in, but, you know, something came up and I had to let that money go. But I have 3 cars, and it's like now, you know what I'm saying, I'm nervous, so I just try to get all 3 cars and butt it up, you know what I'm saying, on each other, you know, just to get into their driveway. And I got like some concrete, I don't know, just some pavers, you know, that goes from the front of my house to the side of my house. And it's just been like that, you know, since I moved in that house, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like all of a sudden, you know, I got this, you know, this fire. But I don't know. I guess I was just wondering, like, man, can I just get a little slack, you know?
Well, that can't be talked about, the fine can't be talked about in public portion. But it is a violation of ordinance. Any vehicle that's parked must be on paved surface. That's an ordinance, been an ordinance for a long time. And so you're more than welcome to address our city administrator or myself after the meeting.
Okay.
But it is an ordinance that has to be upheld.
Okay. And another thing, I don't know if y'all do anything about this, but there's a lot of overgrowth, you know what I'm saying, like in my backyard, but it's not mine.
Don't tell me this stuff.
No.
You already got one thing going on.
No, it's not on my property.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's on the other person's property behind me. I mean, it's all the way up until, you know, to the wires and stuff.
So you can give us the address after the meeting, and we'll address that.
Okay, I don't even know the address.
But we'll get yours, you can know what's behind it.
Yeah, because, you know, I'll be having gatherings, you know, and then it's like, man, all these mosquitoes, and, you know, I'm about to really cut it down myself and just throw it all in the open.
Right. But just see that, we'll get your address afterwards, and we'll address that.
Okay, that's all.
Thanks for coming, though, appreciate it. Any other comments? Now, look for motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made by Alderwoman Harris, second by Alderwoman Melton. Any discussion? All in favor, by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned. Nobody knows about
Yeah, you do a lot, city council,